Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11. Gus Johnson along with Chris Collinsworth, welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Glad to have you here in this preseason matchup between the Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys. Who do you see as the key players for this matchup, Chris?
Well, Gus, I've got my eyes on the two quarterbacks in this one. I had a chance to talk to both of these guys, obviously guys that have experience in this situation. They've been here before, and yet it's always so interesting. You can see a different look in their eyes when they're warming up. You know that they know the significance of these matchups, and it just adds another level of excitement to the football game. When you're talking about this kind of talent on the field, this should be a really good one. I know you're excited. I'm excited. Let's get it going.
Interesting, Chris. Great storyline here today, and we'll follow that storyline as this game moves on. Takes a lick as he lets it go.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set him up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Grant gets the ball. He's dropped down at the 50. Grant runs for a nice gain of 6 yards. So second down, the offense needs about 4 for the first. Hit hard as he throws.
Good job all the way around by the defense that time. Not only did they have the deep routes completely covered there, but they also had the check down well within their grasp.
Gives it up the gut. Ryan Grant breaks through for 5 yards. That'll be good for the first. And we'll have a first down and 10. It's a pass. He's wrestled down at the 23.
The Packers are putting together a good-looking drive here. That's their third first down.
Jackson takes it up the middle.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Hit and drop behind the line. They'll line up again on 3rd down. He's searching for a receiver. He's got it. Touchdown. The Packers go nearly 80 yards in 8 plays for the score.
Aaron Rodgers is really just born to play this position. He has great instincts, good arm strength, throws such a nice ball, and all of his teammates really trust him. They know they can count on him to do everything within his power to win the game.
Green Bay is up 7. Now it's time to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this drive at the 20-yard line. Has a man short to his left. Clay Matthews was there to bring him down. Gain of 4 on the pass.
Good job by the offense that time. Really nothing there down the field. He just takes a little completion and keeps moving the ball.
Dumps it out right. Breaks free.
Nice play that time. The defense came with the blitz there. He made a good read, delivered a nice ball in there to the open man.
They give it off here. Jones gets 7 yards on the play. They'll need about 3 yards here on 2nd down. And he's tackled at the 45.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Here's a handoff left side. I'm not sure he would have had it if it wasn't for that extra effort.
Yeah, a little guts, a little determination on that one. Those are the type of conversions you have to make if you're going to win football games.
First down, 10 to go. Short throw to the left. And the tackle was made by Bush.
Just a simple throw and catch for a gain of 6. That's just the kind of passing play that this offense is built around.
Looking for a man. Up top. Oh, he hauls it in.
Why are we doing this?
First down and 10. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Bryant makes his 3rd grab. Second down and very short yardage here. On the ground with the tailback.
Those are money yards right there. Just a couple of yards on the gain, but anytime you look up and they're moving the change, you know you've done your job.
And we'll have a first down and 10. He's going to throw it. He's dropped down at the 14.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Passes to the end zone. Patrick Creighton was the intended receiver on the play. Short yardage situation here. They'll need a little less than a yard to convert. Barber gets the carry, right side. We've played a quarter. The score, 7-zip. He splits the uprights. So that will make the score the Cowboys 3, the Packers 7. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone.
The Packers punctuated that last series with a touchdown. I got to tell you, they look really good. They have this defense way back on their heels.
Four yards on the carry. That brings up second down. Daylight. He gets to about the 34-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their 34. Here's the give. The referee is going to have to dig to the bottom of this pile to see who came away with it.
Nice work to get that ball and cover it up. He's a hustling player. He got there, and then he's strong enough to get it out of the pile.
Breaks through the line for a gain of 7. That'll bring up second down. So they line up at the 31. He gets another carry.
Felix Jones really has a special sense of how a play is developing, and he knows the blocking assignments of those guys up front. You can just see it. He is very patient. He waits for it to develop and then takes full advantage.
They'll work the right side.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Short pass to his left. Drop behind the line. And that'll go for a loss of a couple. It's 3rd down and 13. Goes through his progression. And he drops the short pick. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
So, it's 4th down. The kicking team will line up. This one is about a 42-yard kick. And that was not an easy kick, Chris.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline kicked in on that one, didn't it? Maybe even surprised him how far he hit that one.
Let's take a look at the drive summary, which is presented by Verizon. He'll take it from the 2. He stopped at the 24-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line. The stop was made by Jay Ratliff.
Yeah, I don't think that was a designed quarterback run on that one. He simply couldn't find anybody open, saw a running lane, and boy, that didn't stay open for very long either.
Good coverage downfield. Plenty of time to find a man. Did he get there? We'll have a measurement. No, he didn't get there, and it's going to be 4th down. It's 3rd down now, and just about the length of the football away from the 1st down marker. Not much there, but they got enough to move the chains.
Yeah, the defense really played that one pretty well, but anytime you get in those short yardage situations, you can't allow that ball carrier to fall forward. If he does, typically you pick up the 1st down.
He gets off the throw. Terrence Newman was there for the stop.
Aaron Rodgers throws the ball so hard sometimes, I'm amazed the receivers can even catch it. They probably have to ice their hands after the game.
Handoff up the middle. Jackson runs for a 4-yard pickup. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Jackson picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Third down once again. Let's see if they can convert this one. Passes it downfield. He's wrestled down at the 18.
Aaron Rodgers handled all the pressure of following a legend so beautifully, but now he is starting to build on his own very impressive career.
First down and 10. Ball on the 18. And they'll run him again. The big play by the Packers, and it's first down and goal. First down, goal to goal. They start with the ball on the 5. Under heavy pressure. He's dropped down at the 3.
I tell you, as a defense, you don't mind giving up a little dinky throw like that to the tight end. That's good defense.
Maybe 2.5 yards from the goal line now. Grant gets another carry. Touchdown, Packers!
Ryan Grant out of Notre Dame has certainly proven that when he can stay healthy, he can be a dominant player in this league.
Green Bay is up 8. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. Green Bay gets ready to kick it away. Jones is back to receive the kick. This will be down to the end zone for a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. He's going deep.
Anytime you give up that quick pressure like that, very seldom are those passes completed.
Gets it away. And he's tackled at the 40.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game. And his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
flips out short. He's wrestled down at the 33.
Jason Witten's a bit of a throwback tight end. Yeah, we know he can make the big plays catching the football, but his ability to block at the line of scrimmage for the running game really is what sets him apart.
Dallas timeout.
Jones fumbles. We're going to have a pileup on this one. Green Bay has the football. The Packers win the battle. They get the takeaway. The Packers will set up shop at the 29-yard line. He rolls out to his right. He knocks it away at the last second. Finley was the intended receiver. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. And the ball on the 29-yard line. Just barely gets rid of it.
Well, the defense didn't get the sack, but they got the next best thing, and that was a bad throw.
They're facing a 3rd and 10. He's searching for a receiver. They're going for the home run. And there's the flag, and we're going to have our first penalty. And we'll replay 3rd down.
3rd down is tough enough in the NFL, but when you start adding yardage to it, boy, it gets even tougher.
Finds a way to get rid of it as he's hit.
Pass rush almost got there that time, and he has to feel a little lucky that that ball just fell harmlessly to the turf.
Fourth down. The Packers are lining up to punt this one away. Creighton fields it at the 42. And now this offense will set up with excellent field position with a chance to cut into this lead. Going up top.
You bring a little pressure, and it impacts quarterbacks, and we saw it there.
So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Looks to throw it. He tipped the ball away. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. They line up at the 49. Searching for an open man. And the pass is knocked away. Not much indecision by the coach here. He'll keep the offense out there to go for it. He tries to scramble. And we've come to halftime here. The score is 14-6. Dallas awaits the kickoff to start the third quarter. He'll down it in the end zone. The Cowboys will begin this drive at the 20-yard line. Looks for the safe short throw. Roy Williams was his intended target. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Here's a handoff left side.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
The pass is away. And the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
It's 4th down. The Cowboys are lining up to punt it away. Takes it back to around the 40. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go, baby. Turn it up.
Still looking for an open man. James. Got it! He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
And throwing the football is really about what you do with your feet. The great ones can throw off balance and out of position, but so many guys, if they don't get their feet set, they make throws just like that, and it costs their team.
Hands it off. 4-yard gain, and now it's third down. So they line up at the 32. He passes it. He's brought down at the 24-yard line. He rolls out to the right. They picked it off. Flag on the play. This one might be coming back. Let's see what the flag is.
I don't care how good your defense may be. You're asking for trouble when you start giving teams free first downs.
He throws downfield. Jenkins picked, and that will make his second of the game.
And I know what he's thinking out there. He's trying to push the ball down the field, but you can't do that. You just have to read the coverage. If it's not there, check it down, be patient.
It's now 2nd and 9. Ball on the 33-yard line. He throws short. He's dropped down at the 29-yard line. That reception is good for a gain of 4.
When you get that man-to-man coverage, sometimes you have to be a little bit careful. There are defensive backs in this league that will take a chance, jump that one, and if they do, it's 6 points the other way.
And that's a catch.
The Cowboys keep having to dump it off on those short little pass plays that don't gain much. They may want to take a shot down the field just to try and stretch this defense.
All I need, baby. That's all I need.
Fourth down. This one will be from 43 yards out. The kick is good. Bueller is ready to kick this one off. Blackman is deep, looking to return the kickoff. And takes off from his own goal line. The Packers turn the ball over on an interception their last time out. The halfback with the carry.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Passes it short. And he's tackled at the 33-yard line. Dumps it short. And they can't complete the first down pass attempt. Second down coming up. Second down and 7 yards to go. Flips it out short to his left. Donald Driver was the intended receiver on the play. They're facing a 3rd and 10. Surveys the field. And that couldn't have come at a better time. It will now be 4th down.
I really like how they attacked the quarterback that time. Good-looking defensive play.
So after the sack, it's now 4th down and long. He gets out to about the 42-yard line. They'll start at the 42. Has a man short to his left.
The Cowboys are having a tough time getting the ball down the field in the passing game against this defense. They're facing some good coverage, and they just haven't been able to break it open.
Short throw to the left. He's wrestled down at the 45.
The Cowboys had a tough time gaining yards through the air in the first half, but that time they found some room. He stuck it in there and moved the chains.
Jones off the left side. There's the deep throw. Loose ball. Bigby falls on it.
What a tremendous play by the defense. You really began to get the feeling this offense was getting something going. They stripped the football out of there and killed the drive, killed the momentum. The wide receiver position has changed so much. It's much more of a possession kind of a game now with the passing game. But Greg Jennings has maintained that explosive ability to get the ball down the field.
Grant gets it on the inside.
So many times it's up to that backside blocker to get his guy on the ground, and it sounds ugly, but typically those guys are chopping at their knees and trying to knock them off their feet, so there's some cutback lanes.
Grant gets 3 yards on the carry. And they line up at the 28. Good coverage downfield. Not sure if he reached it. They'll measure. The signal is a first down.
Well, as a defense, you're hoping in that situation to drop back, get them to throw it underneath, come up and make the tackle. That time they reacted just a little too slowly.
The Packers have the ball and the lead as we begin the fourth quarter. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Running down the sideline.
The Cowboys suffered a major lapse in coverage that time. Aaron Rodgers caught him in a bad defense on that one, saw the opportunity quickly and got it out of there. Nice job.
And we'll have a first down and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line. He's looking over the top. Touchdown, Packers.
For a long time, Donald Driver was really the go-to guy with the Green Bay Packers. But Greg Jennings over the last few years has really stepped up his game, especially in that big play department.
Crosby will send this one deep. He'll down it in the end zone. The Cowboys will start this drive at the 20. Jones, left side. He fights forward to about the 23. He's searching for a receiver. Not able to make the catch in traffic. Third down coming up after that incompletion. Rolls to his right. Roy Williams takes a shot. Good defense.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
The Cowboys line up to punt. He's tackled and down at the 28-yard line. And now they'll come onto the field already up 2 scores.
Yeah, with this kind of lead, I expect to see a lot of ball control style of offense from these guys. But I'll say this is also the time in the game when the defense has to really start to attack. Sometimes a first down pass can work.
Facing a 2nd and 13 situation here. Gives it up the gut. James has been on a collision course with the ball carriers. That takedown marking his 5th tackle. Looking for a man. He's tackled at the 37.
The Cowboys were flying to the ball on that series. There's no way they were going to let them get a first down.
Fourth down. The Packers lining up to punt. He brings it back to the 30. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt it away. Still looking for an open man. Complete. Nice catch. Austin with his 3rd reception. Now we have a first down and 10 to go. Barber gets it on the draw. Barber runs for a 4-yard pickup. Here's the throw. Des Bryant was the intended receiver. They line up at the 38. He's going to pass. Breaks the tackle for more yardage. Jason Witten with his 4th catch of the game. Short throw to the right. They can't complete the pass, and now the offense will be looking at 2nd down. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Looking end zone. Patrick Creighton was his intended target. The offense facing another third down here. Has a man to his right. Little flip. He's brought down at the 10.
Screen passes like that are real confidence builders for the quarterback. They get a completion, a nice little gain, and they know they're not going to get hit.
Fourth down. And the field goal unit out to try this 27-yarder. And the kick is good. So the score now, the Cowboys 12, the Packers 22. This is a good opportunity to take a look at the drive summary presented by Verizon. He'll down it in the end zone. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball. Dumps it out right. Deflected and broken up. That incompletion will bring up second down. On their own 20-yard line. Surveys the field. It's picked off.
Well, 3 interceptions in the game certainly going to make these defensive coaches feel a lot better about things. It was really one of the Achilles heels, I thought, for the Cowboys a season ago. They came up with only 11 interceptions last year, which ranked 26th in the NFL. Mike Jenkins had a big year for the Cowboys with 5 of those picks, but really that was about it.
Gets the pass off. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. Here's a look at today's Red Zone numbers made possible by Old Spice Body Wash. Smell like a man. Man. They might have mistimed the snap on that. And we'll replay third down.
Tough spot for the quarterback now after that penalty, because now the possibility of seeing that added pressure is really heightened.
Austin was the intended receiver on the play. They call on the field goal unit here. This will be a 37-yard field goal. It's no good. Missed it to the right. The Packers will set up shop at the 27-yard line. They go with the run. He gets to about the 37.
Ryan Grant can see the field so well, and as a runner, you need to have that kind of vision to be successful.
It's 1st and 10. The pigskin is on the 37-yard line. Inside handoff. He's dropped down at the 43-yard line. Rolling out to his right. Ball with the interception.
And I like the way he extended for the ball there. He didn't wait for that ball to come to him. He extended his arms, went out and made a play.
In heavy traffic.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
Excellent gain through the air will set them up with another first down and 10.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man. And that time, the defense's big men, they won the battle.
It's a two-possession game, and the offense can cut that down if they can get it into the end zone here.
False start. Offense. Repeat first down.
Well, no excuse there. The offensive line obviously knows the snap count, but I suppose it's easy to lose concentration with one of those big defensive linemen in your face.
Here's a look at today's red zone numbers, made possible by Old Spice Body Wash, the greatest smell in the NFL. It's almost picked off. Hurd was the intended receiver. The offense sets up 7 yards away from the score. Looks left. Here's a short pass. Bush picks it off. That last interception is second of the game.
And that time he just got caught. He stared down the receiver. The defense saw him, jumped the throw, and made the pick. Good play on the defensive side.
Hammered in the backfield.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
They've got a 2nd and 12 here. Second down and a long 12. There are 2 minutes to go in this football game. It's the tailback.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
A conservative call on 3rd down, Chris.
Yeah, but you do gamble if you put the ball in the air in that situation. I think right now the coach is saying I have more faith in my defense to make some stops than my offense to convert that play.
He makes it out to about the 47-yard line. He gets off the throw. And he's tackled at the 31. Tony Romo is really carving up this defense with yet another completion. He's now up over the 300-yard passing mark.
Just missed that time, bringing him down for a sack, but great pressure to force an incompletion.
Second down and 7 yards to go. Pass is short right side.
Yeah, they brought the blitz, and the offensive line just unable to pick it up that time to force the incompletion.
So they line up at the 31. Good coverage downfield. He's wrestled down at the 26-yard line. Des Bryant with his 4th catch of the game. Here's the pass. Cuts back and he's dropped. Marion Barber makes his 3rd catch of the game. Fires it in the end zone. Comes down with it. Touchdown. They get the score, but I'm thinking it might have been just a little too late.
No question it's going to be a tough challenge from this point for sure, but not totally hopeless. They still have life left.
And this is to draw them within a field goal. Extra point is good. They'll line up for the onside kick, and it's really simple. They don't recover. This game is over. The Packers get the ball back.
Well, that big mountain just got a little bigger for this team, and now it's up to the offense to see if they can just run out the rest of this clock and end this game.
And it's 2nd and 12 yards to go. They go with the kneel down. They're facing 3rd and 14. Takes a knee again. That's it from Lambeau Field. Stay right there for our post-game highlight package. Here's today's swagger player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.